Hey, Amy.
Hey, Sam. I am so excited about today.
It's going to be an excellent day, right?
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary indeed. I'm thinking perhaps this exciting, extraordinary, excellent day might be involving a story time brought to you by the letter X.
Are you
Excellent.
are you feeling like I'm excessive?
No, and I'm really not feeling xenophobic, so that's good.
I think we've gone to story time extreme.
Oh yes, let's do it. Well, before we get started with our extreme antics, we have to get the wiggles out. So start wiggling with me. Wiggle your fingers. And down below, wiggle your toes.
I had to look to see if they were still there.
And what are these? Wiggle your shoulders. Yeah. And my favorite wiggle, wiggle your nose. And now it's time to wiggle everything. Get all those wiggles out of you. Whew. Now, shh, all the wiggles are out of me, and I will be as still as can be as we have an excellent time with our X party.
So, Sam, while I was researching the letter X this week, I noticed something.
Yes?
There's not a lot of words that start with the letter X.
That's true. I think xenophobic is one of the few words that I know that starts with X or
Yes.
X-ray.
So
Xylophone.
this week, instead of what starts with X, we're doing what has an X in it.
Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Okay.
I will expand my search parameters.
There you go. The last two do start with X, but I thought we'd go with the simpler ones first.
Okay.
Okay.
A box.
A box.
It's a lovely box. It's like a jewelry box.
Wait, is that backwards?
Now it's backwards. It's a 6. Forwards and backwards. It's still a 6.
And our friend Kit's favorite animal.
Oh, fox went out. The song's going to be about a fox. Nice.
Okay, here's one of the words that starts with X that we probably all know.
Is it xylophone?
Okay, you just gave away my last word.
The only X word that's like a normal X word. X-ray.
Okay, we'll do xylophone, I guess.
Xylophone, okay.
And then this one.
X-ray. The most adorable tiny X-ray in the whole wide world.
And there's a confusing thing about X I just want to address. X is pronounced like the letters CKS. And there is no rhyme or reason in our language about why one is X and one is CKS. I just had to get that out there.
I bet there is. I bet you, I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know that this is true, but I wonder if the words that end in X came from the French and the words that end in CKS came from the German, like when Norman came and brought French in 1066 and they mashed up the two languages, which is what makes English so horrifyingly difficult to learn. I wonder if, because sometimes you see stuff like that. But
here's a challenge for our adult friends out there. If you know the answer, write in a comment so we
let us know.
Yeah.
Educate us all. Yeah. Okay, well, we've got some pretty awesome X words. I know X is kind of an odd little letter, but I think we've still got some good words that we can share. So let's get ready to do heckety peckety bumblebee, and we'll start with a one-syllable X word.
Well, I think in honor of our friend Kit, we have to.
And the song that we're going to do, which is so fun. Okay, we're going to do a fox. So let's do it. It goes like this. Heckety peckety bumblebee, won't you say this word with me? Fox. 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 Okay, we got a one syllable. Okay, now it's time for the two-syllable word. I have kind of a fancy one for you. Are you ready?
I am.
Have you ever heard of a xenops?
I have.
Yeah, it's a bird, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's bust out a xenops for the two-syllable word. It goes like this. Heckety peckety bumblebee, won't you say this word with me? Xenops. 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 Okay, we did 1 and 2. We're up
Okay,
to 3.
well, playing off the one that you chose, how about Xenopus? It's a frog.
Ooh, well, that's a
It's
great one.
It's spelled a lot like xenops are bird, but they add a U.
An us on the end of it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Xenopus. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great word. Okay. Heckety peckety bumblebee, won't you say this word with me? Xenopus. 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 Xenopus! Okay. We did 1, we did 2, we did 3. We are now up to 4. Let's see. Oh, there's a fish. Are you ready?
Okay.
The X-ray tetra.
Nice.
It's kind of 2 words. It's a little bit of a cheat, but X is X. X-ray tetra. X-ray tetra. All right, let's do it. Heckety peckety bumblebee, won't you say this word with me? X-ray tetra. X-ray tetra. X-ray tetra. X-ray tetra! Okay, I do believe it might be time for my favorite part of story time, the book. What have you got for us today?
Well, it wasn't easy to find a book with an X or that had words that started with X. So
There's no delightful books about xenopses out there?
No, there's a delightful book about a panda named Xavier, but the illustrations wouldn't work well, so I had to keep looking. So I did the little cheat that we've been doing, and I'm going ahead with Max Attacks by Kathy Appel. What I like about this, again, is that it shows the X and the CKS, which rhyme.
They do rhyme. Nice.
Hi, everybody. This week's book is Max Attacks by Kathy Appel and Penelope Dollaghan. Interesting, Max ends with an X, but attacks, which rhymes with Max, ends with CKS. Max Attacks by Kathy Appel and Penelope Dollaghan. This is Max. He attacks. In a bowl of water brimming, fishes! Lots of fishes swimming. Max's paws are made for pounces. Max's legs are built for trounces. Like a dozen kitty wishes, midst the bubbles swish the fishes. But hold on. He's full of gusto, full of steam. He charges up the window screen and clings and clings and clings some more. Then, score! Max 1, dog none. Deep inside their indoor ocean, fishes swim in fishy motion. Our kitty boy is on the hunt. He heads toward the ocean front. Pink and red and orange too. Max is thinking, fishy stew. Max's nose is twitchy twitchy. Max's tail is switchy switchy. Hey, oh, what's this? He licks his chops. He's been deterred. Is that his favorite catnip bird? He grabs it with his catcher claws, tosses it between his paws. Up, 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 ahoy! Uh-oh, where did that catnip birdie go? A basket filled with dirty socks? Oh, happy day, this basket rocks. He better snag them one by one. He bites them all, and when he's done, he flicks his ears, he gives a scratch. It's clearly not an even match. Socks, none. Max, 91. Fishes, fishes, swirls and swishes, wishes served on kitty dishes. Switchy, switchy, twitchy, twitchy. He crouches low. Then, whoa! Something bobs beneath the table. Can he snag it? Is he able? It's a thing, a dangling thingy. No, a string by jingle. That stringy swings from someone's shoe. Attack! Now Max is swinging too. Aroo! What else can one cat do? Bubble, bubble, twitchy, twitchy, trouble, trouble, switchy, switchy. Our sneaky boy is on the creep. He peers into the ocean deep. Back and forth those fishes go, swishy, swashy, to and fro. He perches on that bowl of water. Lower, lower, teeter, totter. Oh no. Splash! Max's fur is sleek and clean. He dries it in a sunny beam. He meant to wash it anyway. He'll catch those fish another day. His tummy growls. He's got the munchies. There it is! His bowl of crunchies! Attack! Our kitty boy is tuckered out. A big ol' yawn escapes his mouth. He curls up on his cozy rug and gives his trusty tail a hug. He's done, kaput, stopped in his tracks. A mighty nap attacks our Max. Fishes orange, pink, and red, snoozy in their waterbed. Max, none. Fish, 6 + 1. This is Max. He attacks. And that is our story this week. Max Attacks by Kathy Appold and Penelope Dulligan.
Oh, I love that book. It is not easy to write a rhyming book. There's so many bad picture books that are written in rhyme out there, and that one is pure gold.
It really is. It's like, to me, language can be so delicious, and in a book form, that was a delicious book.
Totally agree. All right, well, it's time for our song, and I am going to share today with you a song that is, get this, 500 years old.
Wow, that's older than me, Sam.
It's an old song, right? It came from England 500 years ago. It's been sung for decades in the United States. I heard it first from a guy named Pete Seeger on an album called Birds, Beasts, Bugs, and Fishes. So I'm going to share it with you right now. All right, like I said, I'm going to share a song called The Fox, all about a fox getting some food for his family. It goes like this. Oh, the fox went out on a chilly night. He prayed for the moon to give him light, for he'd many a mile to go that night before he reached the town, oh, town, oh, town, oh. He'd many a mile to go that night before he reached the town, oh. He came to a barn with a great big pen. The ducks and geese were put therein. Said, a couple of you will grease my chin before I leave this town, oh, town, oh, town, oh. A couple of you will grease my chin before I leave this town, oh. He grabbed the gray goose by the neck. He swung the little ones over his back. He didn't mind the quack, 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 and the legs all dangling down, oh, down, oh, down, oh. He didn't mind the quack, 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 and the legs all dangling down, oh. He ran till he came to his great big den. The ducks, there were his little ones, 8, 9, 10. They said, Daddy, better go back again, 'cause it must be a mighty fine town, oh, town, oh, town, oh. They said, Daddy, better go back again, 'cause it must be a very fine town, oh. The fox and his wife, without any strife, cut up the goose with a fork and knife. They'd never had such a supper in their life, and the little ones chewed on the bones, oh, bones, oh, bones, oh. They'd never had such a supper in their life, and the little ones chewed on the bones, oh. The Fox. a 500-year-old song. Okay, Amy, you gonna make us laugh?
I hope so.
Okay, what are the X jokes? You got a joke about a xylophone or what?
No xylophones. Okay, they're pretty silly, but yeah, I think we're gonna start with a non-knock-knock and then move into some knock-knocks.
Okay.
What letter comes after X?
Why?
Because I want to know, Sam.
I like that.
Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
X.
X who?
Extremely pleased to meet you.
Okay, that's silly. Okay, what's next?
The next one's really going to hurt, but it's good. Okay. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Alex.
Alex who?
I'll explain when you open the door.
I like that one a lot. Nice. Now, without further ado, though, let's say goodbye in the silliest way we possibly can, in the non-relaxing way of saying, see you later, alligator.
Give a hug, ladybug.
See you soon, baboon.
Bye-bye, butterfly.
Better swish, jellyfish.
Blow a kiss, goldfish.
Time to shake, rattlesnake.
Out the door, dinosaur.
Be sweet, parakeet.
Let's jam, Sam.
Let's jam. And next week,
Why?
why? Why? Because we like you. Come back next week.
For yaks and yarn.
And no yawning.
No yawning.